Marquette County is working to hire a county administrator. The position has been empty since March. The county reopened applications after it couldn't come to contractual terms with the previously selected candidate. Today, the Marquette County Board met to narrow down the field to 3 candidates for interviews. Board Chair Joe DeRocha says the board is excited to move forward in the hiring process.
I think they're excited to go through the interview process and select a candidate. They're all 3 very qualified.
DeRocha says he wants to underscore how staff has stepped up while the county has been without an administrator. He says public interviews for the 3 candidates are set for July 15th. And while Marquette County has been without an administrator, other staff have been taking on those responsibilities. This extra work prompted the county board to raise its own wages for the first time in over 50 years. This, however, violated 2 state laws. TV6's Dan Greneveld spoke with commissioners to hear their perspective.
We made an error and we're going to correct it.
That's Marquette County Board Chair Joe DeRocha addressing the board's actions in May. Commissioners voted to raise their annual salaries from $8,000 to $12,000 and provide retroactive compensation to January 1st. That move violated 2 state laws. Board Vice Chair Bill Nordine says their intent was to address extra work undertaken by commissioners.
We certainly have been doing other tasks above and beyond what our compensation pays us to do as county commissioners while we're in this interim without a county administrator, especially the chair. He puts in so much time and he's not being compensated for it.
DeRocha says that oversights happen, especially when commissioners are tasked with more work, and that this mistake does not reflect any ill intentions on the side of the board.
The entire board has stepped up and filled the administrator's position. I don't necessarily know that maybe it was just the wording that we did, not necessarily the fact that whether we had or didn't have an administrator. I don't know if that would have changed the outcome of this or not. Mistakes get made.
Nordine says commissioners aren't in it for the money, but that everyone deserves to be fairly compensated for their work. The board's pay has not changed since 1973.
I've been on the board for a long, long time, and we always voted not to increase our compensation because we don't do it for money. We certainly should be fair in how we do things, including to ourselves.
DeRocha says that commissioners have already been paid according to the increase, but he says the situation is being handled and that dollars paid in error will be recovered. Dan Greneveld, TV6 News, Marquette.